And it appeared as though you were having sex on the screen.
No.
Wow. Judge goes off in a short, shocking courtroom meltdown. Bond violations, wild behavior on video, misorders, and zero accountability as jail is suddenly on the table. This escalates fast, with the judge calling everything out and threatening real consequences if it doesn't stop. You won't believe how this unfolds. Watch now and don't forget to like and subscribe to Daily Courtroom Drama. Let's jump in.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, Jessica Briscoe.
Your Honor, we'd be requesting an adjournment this time. There's some more.
She's going to need to, let me just stop you. She's going to need to appear in person. We've had a problem with this defendant. We've kicked her out of our courtroom. I think on 2 occasions. She's come back in. She was smoking.
That wasn't me.
You know, if you're on video and you do something, there's a good chance it gets recorded. You're going to claim it's not you, and obviously the judge recognized you right off the bat. Let's see how this unfolds.
Go over there and don't test.
I can go test. I can either pan out or do something to make that money up, but I can, yes, sir.
Not only does that look like some form of cigarette or roll your own, she's wearing the exact same shirt to court right now. Wild.
I'll grant the motion for. Thank you. Folks, my staff has reported that was you. And it appeared as though you were having sex on the screen.
No.
Not only does she deny it with video evidence, apparently they have more lewd acts on camera, and she's denying it. Oh, let's see how much worse this gets.
I believe she understands them, and at this time knowingly, voluntarily waived them, and we have factual basis to the added count.
May I have her sworn?
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
State your name, please.
Caitlin Quinn.
Ma'am, it is this court's understanding that you're going to be pleading guilty to the charge of use of methamphetamine.
You were right. I was wrong. Morning, Your Honor. For the record, Brian Stacy, P33014.
1 year incarceration, a $2,000 fine plus court cost. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. In understanding that, you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, Your Honor.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct? Or had one signed on your behalf?
Yep, yes, Your Honor, yep.
All right. Any question regarding any of those rights?
No, Your Honor.
You understand you're giving up those rights on that form,
Yes, Your Honor.
particularly the rights contained in paragraph 5. If you look on the podium, you'll see a copy of the advice of rights. Understand you're giving up those rights as well as all the rights that are contained on that form.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
All right. Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No, Your Honor.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No, Your Honor.
You're doing this voluntarily
Yes, Your Honor.
and of your own free will.
Yes.
And amphetamine in your possession?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Did you use it?
I did, Your Honor.
And did you know what you were using was?
Everything so far was like, okay, you could almost argue that away while lying. This is just straight up ridiculous. Who think? You know what? They probably don't think this is appropriate, and that's probably exactly why she's doing it. She likes it. Not appropriate.
Methamphetamine.
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
All right. Ma'am, if I accept your plea, I have to advise you that if you commit misconduct as defined by the Michigan court rules, between the time of my acceptance of your plea and the time of sentencing, you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea, and the court would not be bound by any sentence recommendation for evaluation. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
Defense is not aware of any, Judge.
All right. And have I complied with the court rule?
And defense is satisfied, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation and report is ordered at 14A1. Probation sentencing will be set for February 11, 2026, 9 a.m. That's before me.
And that's here, Judge, correct?
That is correct.
And Your Honor, can I address bond?
Briefly.
Judge, briefly, my client has no prior offenses. The test did come back, the one that she appealed, and it showed the progress report. It said victims report negative for fentanyl. And I think that was one of the issues that the court kept her. And I think she would acknowledge that she did use cocaine after.
No, there's. Well, go ahead, Counsel.
No, and I think she would acknowledge that she used cocaine after being placed on bond initially when you put her in jail since she's been in jail since January 8th. And she also, Judge, has been diagnosed. She was taken to the hospital while in custody for gallstones. Apparently she does not have any gallstones, but she has blood in her urine, and the doctors believe that she has kidney stones.
Oh, that's so inappropriate. Oh, YouTube might take this one down. Oh, that's not good.
So she does need medical attention.
Well, it was interesting. The reason I took a break was to go back and look at the video. And my
okay.
staff reported it to me, and it did appear that that's what was occurring. So what I am going to do, not on the defendant's motion, I'm going to adjourn this out to next week, the 5th. You'll have to appear in person, ma'am. That
Okay.
way we can assure you're not smoking and not having sex while you're in court. Thank you. Bond will continue.
Understood, Your Honor.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. You should see the video. All right. Thank you. Mute her and get her out of my court.
To be disrespectful on top of that. Like, oh my goodness. The internet's ruined people. They think they can do whatever and not suffer consequences, apparently. Goodness.
Assistant Police Commander Don, you leave on behalf of Mr. Shukai Capehart. Shukai Capehart, can you say your name, please?
Christian Shukai Capehart.
Andrew, I was not able to reach Mr. Shukai Capehart until today, so I would be requesting adjournment for that reason. I do have a green sheet, and I would like to address the bond violation.
Yeah, go ahead. Address his bond violation first.
Your Honor, so Mr. Shukai Capehart indicates to me, and this was verified when we talked about, we did not have a valid phone number for him that has now been updated, and we now also have a valid email for Mr. Shukai Capehart. So we're going to be in clear communication from here on out. Regarding the missing tests, he explains to me that he was overwhelmed with the arraignment and wasn't given paperwork, and he didn't realize he needed to contact community corrections. He does tell me that today.
He what?
He tells me he was feeling overwhelmed that his arraignment did not digest what he was being told he needed to do and wasn't given paperwork.
Well, then why didn't he answer his phone when the community corrections tried to call him?
They did not have a valid number, Your Honor, and that has now been corrected.
What do you mean they didn't have a valid number?
They had a number from a phone that indicates to me was stolen. I would ask the court with letting Mr. Shukai Capehart test today. He does indicate to me that he would not be positive for anything except potentially marijuana metabolites from before he was placed on bond.
So he wasn't in contact with his attorneys, didn't go to community corrections, didn't do anything the court asked him to do.
Your Honor, I believe he wasn't attempting to make contact. He indicates to me.
Attempting to make contact with whom?
He indicates that he called our office and was not able to reach anyone. He also indicates that he contacted this
80 people work in that office.
My wife also.
and that his wife also attempted to call.
My wife was in contact. And like, I had documentation of it and everything like that, but I had made.
I mean, if he's got the documentation, you got to take it. And if it's valid, it's valid. You got to give him the leeway. But the judge is right. If there's 80 people that work in that office, someone would have fielded that call. Now, in terms of the court, 50-50, man. If you've got someone new that doesn't know what they're doing and they freak out or stress out, yeah, things can fall through the crack. And It's unfortunate. That's why I've been told you need to call a couple times if you can't get through right away. Call back an hour later. Make sure to call the next day. Don't just stop. It's not a one and done. We have a responsibility to try to reach out more often than that. Now, for some crazy reason, you call the court 100 different times, and every single time they have no idea what's going on. That's a different story. Let's jump back in.
A parent to add my arraignment, but I did not have that active 646 area code number. And I gave them 2 numbers that they could try to get a hold of, but I guess they only called the 646. And I hadn't been in contact with people, well, my wife was, but I had no release paperwork or nothing. This is new to me. So
Just told it on the record that he needed to go to community corrections.
That is my understanding, Your Honor.
I didn't know that was going to let.
I'll adjourn this out 1 week to the 5th, 2026, 9 a.m. You got to follow the court's orders, young man, or figure out how you're going to do that. But at this point, his bond's revoked, defendant's remanded.
Thank you.
Oof. Man, that's a tough one. Bond revoked. Feel bad for the guy, but you know what? You need to take care of whatever you need to take care of. We have responsibilities, so we all need to take care of. By the end of this hearing, the message couldn't be more clear. Ignore the court, and you're going to face serious consequences. From not following basic conditions to showing up completely unprepared and out of line. The judge has had enough and made it clear that jail is right around the corner if things don't change immediately. This is what happens when chances run out and reality hits hard. If you want more content like this, make sure to like and subscribe to Daily Courtroom Drama. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.